So they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Again, that's been a silver Ford Focus doing the rains in this recently. Haven't seen it in more recent times. Plenty of guns for hire. Always those who'll do other people's dirty work, and others who'll do anything for money, drugs and alcohol. And that one's got 17 on it. Again, no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, no Dis Lawnmower Man here, so they will pay to make you disappear. That one's got 55 on it. 55, Victoria Road, was never 25 Cromwell Street, no bodies bricked into the walls, under the floors or buried in the garden. And I certainly wasn't running a Charles Manson cult. DC3, Hope Church now. So I say they will pay to make you disappear or to cover up high crimes, Royal Blue murders, certainly not mine. That one's got Bluff on it. That is a big monster con, Monster Bluff in Dis, Norfolk, UK. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS. So when you do find yourself in a golden circle, golden dragon, precision engineered, clockwork orange, golden squeeze, you certainly do have to follow your golden compass. Again, a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis, Norfolk, UK, all delivered by Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. Can see Clive Harwood, Noble, Whites and Co. Megan White Black and No Beast of Punjab, Bradford, serial killer here. Was a man recently bundled into the back of a red van in Bradford in broad daylight. Again, Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, so local Nazis. Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor, but certainly no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. And the Russians do use SED on their military vehicles. One big war in Dis, you certainly can take a very big hit. And we're certainly all in range of war, the unexpected, when you least expect it. On a day just like today, certainly can come as a thief in the night, first strike, so we can certainly all take a very big hit. So no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. Black Killer, Dog Wolf, no Wolfman, Dogman, Norfolk Wolf Creek, Son of Sam. No Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Black Panther, serial killer here, and certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. No Dis Lawnmower Man here. Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, really don't think so. So one big monster con, one big monster bluff. That one's got a bit of a Scotland Yard on it. And that one's got 7 twos and bluff on it, so 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. One big monster con, monster bluff. Dis Inner Circle, Round Table, Ring of Power. And everyone has to comply, conform, consent, obey, and confess their monster lies are true. Again, a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine. September blue murder, certainly not mine. Some people like their blood sport, human hunting. Hunting young girls for blood sport, castles, manor houses. UK's Devil Island, country estates. Very much like the film, The Final Girl, and that one's got Wi-Fi. So you certainly can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, far burst. Big Police Council, Doctor Who collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunner, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar Pants on Fire, that one had 22 on it. That one's got Mafia on it, it's the local mafia, it's the local mob. And that really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. No Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here, really don't think so. And you can see Burston Mill, Pages and Co, Discalton Road Assassins, This Woodyard, Parish Fields, Not So Healthy Centre. They are all related. One big black axe hatchet job, saw trap. You can see DC3, Hope Church now, Pastor Blake, Nurse Blake. Newbury's, Hinsley's, Carriages and Co. Could have seen Jonathan Burr, Harris and Co. in the past. The Roy Lincoln Lawyer, Mr. Rush and Co. Congregation, Clark's. But no Dis Lawnmower Man here. Dis Lawn's medical health care practice. So you can see Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Whom, 17 on that one. Dr. McCarthy, Dr. Pantasi, but again, it's only set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Discalton Road Assassins. Again, to get you done in, all boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. Simon Bailey Don't Cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. So more bogus diagnosis, the non-Jack the Ripper, again who they've now identified using new DNA technology. Prince Harry look-alike in that one. Again, his High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Simon Bailey Don't Cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover and her partner, not true detectives. Again, there's plenty of people want me boxed up, locked up, or done in their precision engineered black box serial killer frame fix assassination. And they really do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham estate. Killing fields. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. You can see Frank and Mo Davey for details. As always, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter, really don't think so. And again, that is the name of the game. Set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter, to get you boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. So a very deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, and all to cover up Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon, his High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And there's King Charles there, Count Dracula. Just out and about in this, getting some more monster lies, bogus diagnosis. All to cover up Prince Harry's Royal Spare Behind, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder. Certainly not mine. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. And as always, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, loud and clear. That one's got a bit of a Brian on it. You can see Brian Numbnuts Goodman, 40 Labrador Close Diz, where I used to stay sometimes when I was in Diz. Brian Numbnuts Goodman, 40 Labrador Close, wanting to be kingpin, centre stage, #1 player, #1 assassin in my assassination, posting all over social media, the big Diz Facebook groups, not only claiming I am the big Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, but claiming he and only he can prove it, no one else can. Only Brian Numbnuts Goodman can. 40 elaborate close in this, according to him. Another big liar, pants on fire. Also claiming the Polish will kill me. He did have 3 Polish lads staying with him at the time. Over 700 Polish, over 1,200 Eastern Europeans in this. So they believe that big monster lie, that I was responsible for the death of an 17-year-old Eastern European girl. You certainly would be brown bread dead. They would avenge her blood. And a lot of people did try and stir up the Eastern Europeans in this to do their dirty work, make me disappear. But fortunately, I do know a lot of the Eastern Europeans in this, and I was working with some at the time. Daniel and co, who asked me about it, so I was able to put them in the picture. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder. Certainly Not Mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman also thinks he's the best poker player in this. Along with everyone else, they do not have a royal flush. They've got zip, 0, silch, nil. Whole lot of nothing, 4 jokers, 1 big monster con, 1 big monster bluff. 1 big monster gaff, epic fail, porky pie, serial killer lie, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And certainly no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist as always. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike. Not a mountain bike, but all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. So 1 big monster con. That's why it is all exposed online for the world to see free. Never about money, the truth versus a monster lie. 2 parallel stories in this. 1 is true, 1 is a monster lie. I have the truth. Guess who has the big monster lie? They want everyone to believe is true. All of this Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor, all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats. Again, as always, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here, Black Wizard terrorist, is shooter. Christian B has just been released from prison in Germany, involved in the Madeleine McCann case. It's been going on for over 20 years now. Roy White and the White Van Man, who abducted young girl Sarah Payne, abused and murdered her. He was beaten and stabbed up in prison not too long ago. He and Huntley, the Sower murders, 2 young girls murdered 43 miles from here. He just had his head split open in prison with a big metal spike and has just died. There's plenty of people who'd like to crack, split my frame fixed head. No sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, serial killer here, based in France, where there was a woolly hat, serial rapist riding round in a silver Peugeot. Unchecked for over 30 years because of police violence. 54 women and young girls sexually abused and raped. And you could have seen Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fixer, liar, pants on fire. No longer with us. 2 blatant lies from a police inspector, far bigger than Plebgate. And I do have the evidence, do have the proof, do have the letter in black and white, written by Peacock, signed by Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fixer, liar, pants on fire. Full of mad monster lies and bogus diagnoses. Raging in my face, his face as red as a red double-decker bus, a traffic light, a red post box, we will fix you Botwright, you're dealing with the wrong people. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor, MEP, OBE, Lord Mapperhead McGregor, the Red Baron of Fulham, not far from here. This Mason SS Grand Master, John Leader, another big Mason. Head of Crime Prevention at the time, MP Knobhead SS Bacon. This Old Boys Royal Conservative Club, Palmer Brown, Wilby and Co. And again, they will pay to make you disappear. I've done videos on that one, 4-man crew in this, and a big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared, but they certainly did get me boxed in. And I did get a video of some of that situation, but when I uploaded it to social media not long after that, my Facebook account, my YouTube account, and my TikTok account were all burnt down for exposing the truth, and that one's got con on it. And 20 Facebook accounts burnt down now, 4 Facebook accounts last week. Because of who and what I captured in the moment, the corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. Facebook will axe your Facebook accounts for exposing the truth, complicit in high crimes, covering up high crimes. Again, a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So no Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Simon Bailey Don't Cry, his blonde toast plain clothes lover, not true detective. No Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, so local Nazis. And again a very good film, The Final Girl, rich boys hunting young girls for blood sport. So no Bark and Mad, Black Killer Dog Wolf, no Wolfman, Dogman, Norfolk Wolf Creek. Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. And you could have seen Ma Jezebel, Cruella de Vil, Lizzie the Lizard, now departed. Again, everyone nicely used and set me up, framing and fixing me. Using me as the spare and the fall guy, all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And it's always interesting what does come along, it fits right into the story. Again, that the corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. You do get help from above. Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, the Lord Jesus Christ, Joshua, certainly have saved me, given me the insights, the understanding and the revelations. All online for the world to see free, the truth versus a big monster lie. Hence why they will burn down your social media accounts for exposing the truth. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. And never about money, again the truth versus a big monster lie, 2 parallel stories in this, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. One is true, one is a big monster lie, and again a rich boy's loft pie, human hunting pie. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. That one had axe on it and 24, so plenty of hosts for the hungry bloodthirsty beasts in high places, no hosts for the beast here. And that one's also got 24 on it. Again, a very good film split where the lad has 24 split personalities, and the 24th personality is the beast, and the beast is taller. See Prince Harry the spare for details. And one big black axe hatchet job saw trap in Dis, Norfolk, UK. So you certainly can see Dis Woodyard, Dis Skelton Road Assassins, Pages and Co, Burston Mill, Parish Fields, not so healthy centre. Again, Ian Huntley just had his head split open with a big metal spike, and there's plenty of people who like to split my frame fixed head. Did happen to Daniel Morgan. He ended up with an axe in his head in the Golden Lion pub car park. So you do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass before you get axed. And Johnny Botwright delivered exactly. Again, no Roy White and White Van Man. Christian B, Sandringham serial killer. 55 on that one, and as always, 55 Victoria Road, Dis Norfolk, UK. Well, I did run a hostel for homeless young men, my Christian calling at the time. It was never 25 Cromwell Street, no bodies bricked into the walls, under the floors, or buried in the garden. I certainly wasn't running a Charles Manson cult. And no underage rape, pregnancy, murder and burial, another big monster lie in Dis Norfolk, UK, full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats, 23 on that one. And that one's got Mud on it, very good film, Matthew McConaughey, Mud. So you do have to run before you end up in the mud.